It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And that's caught by Chris Olave. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Completes this one to Hill. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And the Browns will go on offense. First and 10 now from the 30. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Carl Granderson in on the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. In the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. He'll look to throw. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Tyrann Mathieu. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Blake Grupe to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Thrash hauls it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Pass play now. Setting up the screen. Still has some space inside. Jukes his way into the clear. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Putting the tight end in motion. From the 19. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Working quickly here. They'll try and punch it in. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Gets it headed right. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Browns reach pay dirt for the first time this game. On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns tie this game 7-7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff headed right. Kamara. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense in the hurry up here. They give on 2nd to Kamara. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Rattler. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Mickey kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Complete. It's Cooper. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
They'll throw it again. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a second quarter lead. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. On his Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
14, Saints 10.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Kamara running out of the gun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the 39. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's Kamara on 3rd down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So 2nd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Into the hands of Olave. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this is headed to the sideline, and it'll bounce out of the 7. Wow, great kick. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Sent to the ground by Pete Werner. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They're throwing it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Takes this one at the 40. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Saints will get set to take over. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running right, it's Kamara. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd and 8. And he's brought down for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing his Rattler. That's caught for the 1st. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints driving ahead. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints get some late points and the lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Groupie's extra point is good. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they've got a long field ahead. Brock got to him early on the return and laid a big hit on it. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Play action on 1st down. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
What a hit! And the ball's loose! And the Saints grab it!
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
They go play action on first. Oh, it put some heat on this deep ball. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Back to throw on 1st and 10. Connects with Johnson. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd and 3 now. From the 42. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Has him on the quick hitter. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. And you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And it's going to be 2nd down. Handoff to the back. He cuts it to the right sideline. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll throw it. This is Cooper working the left side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by Tyrann Mathieu. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Got a man. It's Njoku. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. On his Hopkins for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Rattler to the air now. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Here's 2nd and 5. This one falls incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Olave with the catch. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. The pickup of 3 brings us 2nd and 7.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Rattler setting to throw. Throw right side, caught by Olave. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Looking to throw, Rattler. This is complete to Olave. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good. Saints. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. Cuts it. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Group B to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. Johnson now on the return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. They've got 1st down from the 31. sack. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's out all the way inside the 10-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. They'll run here from the gun. Is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a third-quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Throwing now off play action. This is reeled in by Kamara. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Another run for Kamara. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, New Orleans. Groupie to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. They're working a couple yards past the line. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 32. Hauled in left side. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. Working quickly here. To throw it on first down. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
He's on the move. Now here he goes. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll throw on first. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a fourth quarter lead. David Njoku, the touchdown. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it.
That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know, you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers. And that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down and now got to fight back.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Trailing by one score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he gains ground to the 33 before being stopped. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Throwing his Rattler. On the move, headed right. Hits his running back. This gets the first and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They give to Kamara, left side. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. They give on second to Kamara. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on 3rd.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet. But let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. Now Rattler. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Saints are going to have a first down. A run now with Kamara. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 16. Chased out to his right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, the secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
He's back to throw. Flush down now to his left. He's running for it. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. They'll run with Kamara. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll try again from the 4. It's 2nd and goal. Kamara. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
They'll try with Kamara. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Here's an important kick now for Blake Grupe. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. They give it to him again. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. Back to throw. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Sideline throw complete to Cooper. And he's out of bounds at the 4. Oh, he was thinking touchdown there. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. So everything comes down to this from Dustin Hopkins. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. That one is good. And that, folks, is your game winner.
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
One final shot here. stop it. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November.